Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Carlos, and this is going to be my first tutorial on this channel. One of many, I'm hoping. I'm going to be breaking down one of my favorite Kanye type beats. Hopefully soon, I'll be doing a breakdown of one of my samples from my recent sample pack that I just dropped. I'll put the link down below. And then also hoping to just break down one of my Travis Scott type beats just to show you guys my process on these type of beats that I make. So let's get started. Let's start off with the sample real quick. So the sample, shout out to Prod is from his sample pack that he dropped a while back. It's more geared towards the aesthetic type raps, but there's this gym here, so I had to use it. So it's at 125, so I started off at 125, stretched it, and then bumped it up to 195 on this beat. I pitched it up 400 cents, and all I did was frequency splitter, taking off some of the low end, and also some reverb, very mild reverb. And that was it. Yeah, nothing too crazy on this. What I did do on the sample was I chopped it up in half, and I put the ending at the beginning and the beginning at the end, and so it came in real smooth. I'll show you guys real quick. It's like a sentimental mood while you're loving at it. And so that's how it is. So now let's talk about the sample chops real quick. Sample chops, that the way I do it is there's two different ways that I do it. So I can go in, I can double click, and then I'll right click, and then once it's in in tempo, I put it through Fruity Slicer and just chop it through there on the piano roll, or I'll manually chop, which I did here. Just letting you guys know, this took me so long to do. It took me about like an hour and a half, and yeah, no, it was not fun. But the end product was cool, so I can't complain. But I'm just letting you guys know, like, it could be a hassle to make a beat like this, like it really can. But the end product, if you do it right, it's just amazing, dude. Not gonna lie. So let's start off with what I did. So what I did on this was I went in through the sample and would just listening at little parts that I would like to use for the melody of the beat. And so as you can see right here, I already have some, like, chops up here that are that are muted already. But that's kind of with what I started off with. And so yeah, that was like my rough draft of the beat. From there, I started off with this little part. Here, I can just show you guys. And so that was the beginning. That's what I liked, and I wanted to start off, so I put it there and then there. I was like, I want to make an A-bar loop just to give it some variation. And so I'm gonna start off from here. But one of the main things that I did was, once I got some chops down, I would place them down, and if I didn't like a certain part, I would go in, I put it on the grid, and it's not stretching. I don't know what you call this. I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember, guys, but you know what I mean. And I'll just be doing this the whole time. Doesn't sound right, I'll do this again, and just keep going until I found something that sounded nice. And so that was the other way how I added my chops in this beat. And so I'm gonna just let the chops play. So yeah, that's it. So next up, let's talk about the perks. So shout out to Saint for his drum kits that he puts out for free. Those things are crazy. I highly recommend, if you haven't gotten them yet, to go get them. There's 5, I think, and they have a crap ton of stuff that you can use for any type of beat that you make, whatever production you use. You know what I'm saying? And so these are crazy. Like they really have a lot of stuff. And so this is what I put. And so I layered them just to give it a nice bounce. And so I'll just do one by one. Yeah, that's it. Nothing crazy. Now on to the drums. So the drums, nothing crazy. Also, just simple stuff. So just the kick, 808, snare, and hi-hat. But also nothing crazy there either. So kick with the 808. So what I do a lot of the times is I don't let the kick hit every single time when the 808's there. Sometimes I'll take away the kick so there's like a nice little bounce and just let the 808 breathe a little bit. As you can see right here, when it comes in. Just gives us a nice bounce. And then sometimes I will just let the kick play but no 808. You know, it's just a nice way just to add some bounce to your beats. On the snare, I layered 3 snares together, so they sound like this. I honestly don't know why I did that, but it sounded pretty cool in the end. And so, yeah, that's what I did. Hi-hat, nothing fancy, just literally just going like that's it. So that's the drums. So now the drums with the Perc Loops, this is what it sounds like. Yeah, that's pretty much it on the drums. One little thing I did do, oh, not like that. One little thing I did do on the hi-hats is I did add a little bit of shift to it, just to give it a little more swing, but that's pretty much it that I did. So now all together, this is what it sounds like. And so now I'm gonna talk real quick about my arrangement. Really weird way that I arranged this, but it just kept it fresh throughout the whole entire time. And so what I do is I take away or add stuff as the beat comes in. And so in the beginning, I don't start off with everything. I do start off with all the drums, but leaving out one of the Perc Loops. And then one of them come in, so everything's in. And then also I did take away some of the samples, as you can see. I have them muted. And so it just, a few of the sample chops are playing, not all of them. And so it comes in here. And so the second part, I took away the hi-hat, took away the 808, and then took away some of the Perc Loops, letting them kind of just slowly bring back in. So it's just that, and then this, and then everything again. And then also I took away some of, the sample chops like I did last time. And then at the very end, I took away a lot of the chops off. It just left a few of them. And then let more just the drums do a lot of the work on this part. And so then after that, I copy and pasted the whole thing. And that's pretty much it. I think the only thing is at the very end, and then at the very end, I added just an extra little bar of just all the drums, but just kind of just played around with the sample chops also. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, quick thing also, just looking at here, this little part is literally just in, like, it just stops the 808 so it doesn't bleed through as it finishes. So I just put it on there, put the velocity down all the way down, and so whenever it's playing, it plays like this, and it just stops. Even though it's a short 808, I still don't want it to bleed through. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy. I think the only crazy thing is just the sample chops, but yeah. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I think the only thing I can tell you guys is thank you so much. Also, big thank you for all of you guys for helping me hit 800 subscribers. Hopefully, we'll hit 1,000 by the end of the year or sooner. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for sticking with me and just listening to my beats, and and then also for helping me out with the sample pack that I recently put out. I made a few sales off that, so it's pretty cool just to see, this hobby turn into something that I can, make some money out, which is pretty cool. Real quick, talking about the sample pack, I want to give you guys a coupon code just as a thank you for, everything, and then also for this being my first tutorial. Just, want to give you guys something. So it's going to be 50% off for the sample pack, for indefinitely, forever. So whoever's watching this video at the very end can, use this coupon code whenever, if that sample pack is still up, of course. But it's just a thank you guys for everything you guys do. 50% off, You know, I'll link it down below in the description, not in the beginning. It's gonna be at the very, very bottom of the description. Ooh, excuse me. And you know, don't let anybody know. It's between us. You know, people at the very end. It's between us. So, but thank you guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully, more to come. You know, I'm hoping to break down my sample, like I said before. Hopefully, I can break down some Travis Scott type beats. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. If this actually does really well, I guess I'll be making more soon. Um, but yeah, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. So yeah, damn, I gotta stop. Okay.